Okay, let's talk about a few hot topics. Tyga was paid $141,000 to perform at Club White in Dubai and two other venues. Then he pulled out of the deal saying somebody was offering him more money and went on and performed at the new place and supposedly used the $141,000 to get to Dubai to perform for the new place. I don't know. That shit don't make no sense to me because the first thing is you scammed yourself booking Tyga. You see, you wouldn't have had talent to perform. You might have had a performer, but not a talented performer. What would you really have given your audience? I think they would have been upset. They would have felt duped. But every other headline with his name is eviction this and lawsuit that. So no, I tell him you get your money when you show up. I'll give you $10,000 per song. You got to get paid through the performance. Mary J. Blige's divorce is final. I wonder how much Kendu got. But Mary, I'm going to make your divorce about me. So does this mean that Brianna has to get off of growing up hip-hop now that she is no longer in any way, shape, form, or fashion attached to Mary J. Blige and she's let us know Mary J. don't fuck with her? Can we get her off the show, please? Because I'm tired of her. And I'm even more tired of those wigs. Those wigs are tired. Those wigs want to lay down and die. But you keeping them on life support, and it's inhumane. I'm going to take those wigs to Switzerland and let them be put out of their misery. Because that's what those wigs are in. Misery. And whatever happened to Star Shell? I mean, she was never going to go anywhere musically. Ever. Ever. That's when you look at hope and realize just how cruel it can be. T.I. got caught cheating. I mean, is it cheating at this point? Aren't they divorced? Oh, wait, no, they're not divorced because Tiny can't see through her fake-ass eyes to sign the papers. I'm sick of them. Honestly, I think Tiny has cheater's Munchausen's where she likes the attention and the sympathy she gets. Nicki Minaj entered this country illegally. Throw her back. Throw her back. She'll bounce. Why is any woman out here talking to, much less procreating with, Eddie Whoop That Ass Winslow? He ain't even fine no more. We gotta let that go. We all gotta let that go. Katie Roast lost custody of her children. I'm not surprised. Black China and her son broke up. Ugh. It's going to be real interesting to see what she ends up with now, because she likes to date what's, not who's. I saw In the Cut was coming back on Bounce. I was like, ooh, a new reality show, something to give me a little bit of in the ATL, because I actually missed that show. I missed the cutting it and the selling it. They were something shitty, but they were cute. But apparently it's a scripted show, and Milan Christopher will be making a guest appearance. He ain't got no hair, so how he gonna be in the cut? I'm confused. But I have a feeling they're gonna shoehorn in a sissy plot line. I won't be watching. All right, let's talk about the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood teaser. I thought it was cute, like the way they presented it, very blog style. But they didn't give us any new information. We had already seen the cornstarch on Tierra's face. K. Michelle has been whining about her ass for 4 or 5 years now? And it's been giving me shitty booty tease, and apparently it was a shitty booty. But she got the shit removed, and that's that. I never thought, what's-her-name had a surrogate. Never cared. Surrogacy is no longer news. Can we all agree with that? I don't care how your child pops into this world. Just make sure you shut it the fuck up when it's on an airplane with me. That's what you need to focus on. I don't give a shit how you get it. Just keep it fucking quiet when it gets here. And that's that on that. I'm just sick of, was it surrogacy? Who cares? Who cares? I don't care what you do with your vagina. Whether you want to put a baby through that sucker or not is your business. Whether you want to put a baby through that joker or not is your business. I couldn't decide which one was funnier. So I'm going to put both in. Ladies, would you say it's a sucker or a joker? I just don't understand the big thing with the surrogacy. Like, whatever. Shit, I'll do anything to avoid hemorrhoids, so go surrogacy. Acting like pregnancy's some walk at the park. It's uncomfortable. I can't wait till they can grow babies in toasters. And you know everybody will opt for that shit. And then you can see it. You know, it'd be one of them, a toaster oven. Not, popping out of a slot. Don't nobody want no slot baby. Don't nobody want no slot baby. I gotta go. So they ain't got nowhere to work, but they out drinking. So Ryan hiring and the group hear about it and they mad. Okay, Don, you really showing us how to not be bothered by jumping up and down, acting real bothered. So while the group sucks on sour grape, Ryan and his lunch lady perm get ready for the new Nine Mags tattoo convention. Oh, God, Ashley, I see you. You like, you know what? I'm going to take one of these kids to Texas, but I'm going to leave you with the other one since you want to jump up and down and be daddy so damn bad. I'm going to let this child cramp your motherfucking style. I can get set up with one baby on my hip. I don't know about two. So I'm going to leave him with you. Ashley, that's a cute move. That's a real cute move. Oh, God, that is just... When somebody starts telling you I'm your kid's father and you got to deal with me forever, that's when you know it's going to be some real bull. And I'm telling you, the look on Ashley's face when she's realizing that, oh, she looks like she wants to shit. So Lily decides to get the group going to the Chicago Tattoo Fest as well. I guess they had a sale at that banner joint. So they're going to use this tattoo convention to raise money for the new shop. And they're going to call it Loyalty Inc. Oh, Loyal Inc? No, it should be Loyalty Inc. So since everybody's on their kumbaya, this prompts Lily to tell Charmaine Danielle getting cheated on by the Vixen Velvet. Fast forward through Van's family. He got that girl he still won't marry because, sissy. So Sank fucking Charmaine calls Danielle with the quickness to let her know the tea. They going through the receipts and the shit current. Oh, fast forward through Van's family again. It looked like some corny shit, so I'm glad I missed out. Okay, so now we got Terrence and Danielle's bullshit. He said it didn't get sexual, but she don't believe it. He sounded like Dr. G. Now, Danielle is right about you shouldn't have put a ring on it if you weren't sure about it. She took the ring off. You better see if you can still return that mug. So we're at the tattoo convention. Forden forgot his tattoo license. And he's like, I'm not about to have a bunch of paperwork and legalities and bullshit to deal with. I'ma run back to my house and get my shit. And tattoo montage. So Sank fucking Charmaine sees Ryan's reopened shop. Well, not the shop, but the heifers at the convention. Oh God, I can't believe you give this much of a shit. Girl, you got a TV show and a radio gig. Caesar, what's wrong with your lips? Are you sick? His lips don't look healthy. Has he always looked that bad? You know when he was kissing Duchess, that was his issue. Get the underlip. Get the underlip. And Van's going to give us hissy fit. So Lily hefts on over and asks Ryan, why'd you leave us high and dry? Honest to goodness, it seemed like she's about to beg his ass for a job because she know these irresponsible fools. They might send her ass to a shelter. Oh, God. And now Sank fucking Charmaine is confronting Rachel. Van got a 9 tattoo on his head for 9 Mag. Ooh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Ryan must have been giving you some good dick. Honey, he had a special place in your heart and your pussy. I'm ready to smack that bitch in the face. Oh my God, the Butch Queen realness. Oh. All right, well, that is the bullshit. So let's get on to Real Housewives of New York City. Yeah, Luann, not drinking in your circle. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Oh. Ramona was trying to get on the boat. Oh, Ramona, that's low. Oh, in that dress, that was the real crime. Good one, Carol. So now Luann's spilling all the tea to Dorinda. So Luann went to Palm Beach, visited her friend with the cat. The cat was getting on her nerves. She checks into the hotel, has a date. They get off the elevator on the wrong floor. The maid's turning down the room, so the door's open. They just barge in, get to fucking, and then the police get called. Security knocks on the door and says, "This isn't your room." But Luann is so drunk and belligerent, the police are called. And the rest, well, you saw the footage. Catty ho history. Yeah, Luann, the ankle cuffs were necessary because you were old catty ho. Bethany is still upset about her exchange with Carol and realizes that Dorinda is the root of the issue. She been going around saying shit, stoking fires, and stirring turds. Yeah, Dorinda, let people put their bags up. Stop yelling at people to wait for others. Oh, so Tom invited Sonia on the boat too. Ramona didn't get invited, but she tried. I believe Ramona tried to go too. And I believe she gonna give you some bullshit when you confront her about it. So Luann trying to get to the shit and Ramona dancing around it just like I said. Carol, being the good journalist she is, gets directly to the catty ho issue. How she slipped them handcuffs. Tinsley, you know how to make it about you. You said shit. You're got me looking like the first convict of Real Housewives. I was trying to move on with my image, heifer. Ramona is doing the absolute most trying to kiss up to Luann. Luann already know about the bullshit, heifer. No job ballads and cunnilingus calypso. Oh my God. Bethany, have you been watching the show? That sounds like some shit I'd say. So now Sonia putting it on her girlfriend she was with. Oh, so this is Ramona's get back for Luann stealing and marrying a man she went out on a few dates with. Oh, now Mona pissed about not being invited to the wedding. Okay, these issues is deep. Child, Ramona tried to lighten the room by saying, okay, I was wrong to do it. But I'm having a party next week and I invited Tom, just so you know. Ramona is hurt about this wedding. But you can't get upset that you didn't get invited to a wedding that you didn't want to happen. You were mad you weren't there so you could cause a scene. You was gonna get up when they said, is anybody here? You was gonna turn it into a world star wedding. I love how they get back from dinner and there's more snacks. Bethany, you got a point. If you did this same shit, it would be the end of the frickin' world. And the next morning, Luann tells Dorinda how pissed she is at Ramomo. And also how insincere that apology was. I never even heard I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Dorinda just went there. Broke Morgan was being extra as usual, claiming her ex-husband's family crest as her family crest. And Dorinda says, oh, really, your husband's family crest. So your family doesn't have a crest. You're crestless. You're holding on to the crests of others. I would never wear my dead husband's tartan. Wouldn't catch me running around in that. I'd look like a fool. Dorinda has a point. I'm just surprised she just took it to the hole. Like it was out of nowhere. Dorinda, I think you're doing too much on this one. Princess Diana divorced Charles, and they still had 2 kids, and she was still Princess Diana. So I feel like if the marriage is significant and has produced children, so you are always a part of the family, you will be at event. Yeah, let her wear the shit. I mean, she ain't got nothing else. And Bethany, you brought up a good point. You kept your dead husband's name, so you may not walk around with the tartan, but you still, every check you sign, every place you go into, it's hello, Mrs. Who, Mrs. Medley. I don't even know what your maiden name was and don't care either. Oh, God. Now, Dorinda also, yes, your husband died, but I just because your husband, you ain't the first heifer to have a dead husband. Oh, my God. I do it out of respect for my late husband, and she does it because she needs something to talk about. Both of your reasons is valid to me. You just look so down on their divorce. I'm with Bethany, though. That shit came out of nowhere. Dorinda was bullying Sonia. I gotta call it like I see it. That was out of nowhere for no real reason. Wouldn't hurt nobody. I mean, the heifer extra, but she always gonna find a way to be extra. Extra and broke. Lord, now Ramona putting Sonia on social media. But. You posed for the picture. You were sober. And you posed for the picture, so I'm confused on that. Like, unless you had to talk about when to put shit out, I'm a little lost, because you sure did sit there and smile, and we don't take pictures and go to the photo mat and get that shit developed. It's not 1996, you know that. So when somebody went like this, you should have said, oh, that's... So no, honey, this is some shit that production cooked up to bring us the bullshit. Because if you were supposed to be keeping a low profile, the second you saw that camera, you would have said, I can't. Television has been real dry lately. All right, well, that's where the shit is. It looks like it's going to be lively next week.